Dear Success Guru listener, I have the pleasure to start my first episode with you by this very calm music. I'm sure that music can help you understand the heavy words that I'm going to talk about. First of all, I would like to raise some points that may grasp your attention before getting into the subject of being a successful guru. This is my vision. Parallel to the conventional image that relies mainly on presentation skills, charming personality, brochures, web, I may raise your attention to the one thing that can make or break in today's media, which is how we are able to communicate effectively to establish an objective and a meaningful dialogue to touch what's important to the target audience. You, me too. And you know, in many success books, I would call it success books because, you know, they focus on success. They have layered many concepts which I consider very much necessary to plan your life, your practical life in work, and your sentimental and emotional life at home. First of all, let's talk about something very important. Do you have a vision? Can you see around you? Can you take a look around? Imagine yourself looking at a mirror with a fog. Can you see anything? Or you will just see a phantom of your face, or a blurring vision of what's around. This is the main trouble now, is when people try to look around and they don't have enough information to cover what they are thinking of doing. They get in misty environment. They get in real mess because they don't understand what's going on. So the first key issue is the vision. How bright, how clear you can see things, you can assess yourself, your strengths, you can assess the environment, you can detect, oh, that's dangerous, that's good, this is an opportunity, this is a vulnerability. So the vision means you take a look around, you assess, and then you understand that you can't work alone. Yes, you are serious, you like to work, but you need to have people around you. You need to have a vision of what's going on, what's up. And you know, there is another vision. Look at the past, because now is the present. But what about before? It was the past. Do you know the past experience of other people? Do you imagine yourself as a ship coming from a port to another port? Then there must be a source from where you started and a destination to where you are going to. And you know, I like the song that says, do you know where you're going to? Yes, I must know where to go. And in order to know the vision, or to know about the vision, you must have a bit of idea about information. And you know, information, that means you must have some data. You read from newspapers, you ask people, you look, you go through all business news and understand what's up, what's going on, what's happening. So you have a good vision of your business, where it starts, when it can start, what's more beneficiary to you, what looks bright, what looks dark, and so on. And if you like to have a good vision, I advise you to read. Yes, because other people exhaust themselves in writing books, memos, newspapers, and they try to make conclusions for you to benefit. That's it. Again, let us see, after having a good vision, what do you think? You have a horizon? Can you see something coming? Yeah, it's the future. It's tomorrow. It's the next. It's what you are going to. What you are going to or what you are going to do, that means you have been passionate to something. I want to be an engineer. I want to be a doctor. I want to be a player. I want to be a merchant. Oh, so you must decide what do you want to be. So you like to be more creative. You like to save time. You like to solve problems. You like to concentrate. You like to organize your life with clarity of thinking. You like to pass all life tests and exams with good grades. You like to be a winner. You like to remember better. You like to study faster and efficiently. You like to make studying a habit. You like to see the whole picture of life, and then you must set your goals. I want to be. Have you ever seen someone who likes to travel and he went to the air ticketing company and said, I want to travel? And then the gentleman at the counter will ask him, Sir, where do you want to plan to go to? Then the guy is asking himself, well, I haven't decided yet. Then he will ask you, what do you want? Is this a business trip or is this a leisure trip? Are you going to enjoy the seashore, or you like to climb mountains, or you like to ski? Oh, too many things. Then you must be able to communicate your dreams, your wishes. That's come through plan. Yes, you have to set a plan. The plan will have everything, and you start the plan by something very vital, your mission statement. Your mission statement is your reason to exist. Why? Without it, you cannot survive. Have you ever seen someone in the street and then you stop and ask him, what are you doing? He might be sitting or standing waiting for some friend to pass by. He might be waiting to look for a taxi. Or he might be running because the bank will close. Or he might be going to attend a seminar. So everyone in life must have a vision that tells him what's around, and then a mission that tells him his reason to exist, why you are there. I am at the seashore because. I am at school because. I am at the university because. I am in the street because. I am home now because. So the reason to exist is your mission. If you write your mission statement correctly and perfectly, then you have a reason for what you are doing. But can you write a mission statement without understanding or setting your goals? No, you must set a goal. And today's environment very, 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 very misty, because you have many goals around. I want to be. So you have to focus and be careful. You have to understand what do you want exactly. And to set the goal, you must answer some questions. Where we are, where am I? Where I want to be, where we want to be. And how to get there is your mission. So, what's your vision now about what's going on? Can you define your goals? And let me tell you something. We have to clear the difference between a goal and objective. The goal is a qualitative issue. Qualitative, that means I want to be good. I want to be an engineer. So what engineer? Civil engineer or electronics engineer or chemical engineer. I want to be a pilot. Pilot of what? A fighter, a jet plane, or a domestic flight pilot. That means you would drive the Airbus or the Boeing. That's it. So the targets to achieve will define exactly your goals in a very quantitative method. For example, if we are in a football game, you can ask the team, what's your goal? Yes, our goal is to win the match. But if you set the objective, they will say, oh, we have to score 3. We have to get a score of 5 or 1. So the score is quantitative. That means it's an objective. That means you can measure it. If you ask someone who is, for example, crossing a road to any town, if you set the goal that I want to go there, okay, but how do you know that you are there? There must be an objective. You must be there for something that you need to measure. And to measure, we need to measure time. We need to measure cost. We need to measure at what quality. The quality measures. Is it acceptable for you? I mean, if you said, okay, I'm hungry, I want to eat. Right, that's a goal. But you eat what? I want to eat like shrimps, for example, or I want to eat fish, or I want to eat a pepper stick or fried chicken. So that means you have set a clear objective. And then you start comparing the quality in your mind, or what do you expect from what you achieve or what you are given. And you remain all the time trying to achieve unless you have completed your mission, and then you go for something else. And in a project context, life is a big project that may take some duration. This duration could be hours if you are in a small mission, or days or years. That's why if you put a plan, be careful. There must be a scope for your plan and a time. Sometimes if you think strategically, it's called a strategic plan. That means you plan for your whole life. But some plans are very short-term plans. I mean, like if you want to go to the university. Now, I plan to go to the university by bus. But today the bus left. So now I take a taxi. So we call this contingency plan, because you modify your route to find some parallel solutions. Now, strategic plans, as a matter of fact, are part of your dreams because they take very long time. And you can't build your life upon strategic plans only, because you need repetitive plans or repetitive work, like everyday job. Like if you wake up, you like to open your mail, answer some mails, and the plan for today and so on. That's routine plans. Contingency plans are always exceptional plans. Okay, now if you think about planning, I'm sure that you need to think of management, because the heart of management is planning. How to plan, how to put a plan, how to organize your resources, how to lead and control your behaviors. I mean, set specs, specifications. I must be there before. I must go now. And according to these specs, I'm sure you can control your life. Now, let's go back and talk about business. Do you know what's business? There are many books who are, specialized, or which are specialized in business. But they always start by something very important: understanding yourself. Yes, you must understand yourself to assess your capabilities. Can I do it? Can I be a pilot? Can I be an engineer? Can I be an athlete? So developing a self-awareness is your first mission, because you are the actor. You are the one who is going to stay in focus to what you want. And you have to keep in mind that you are always analyzing your performance. You are always improving your performance. You are always watching. You are always correcting. You are always refining, like a stepwise refinement. And the key issue of the whole thing is you must understand that you are not living alone in this life. You live with other people. You live with environment. Today the weather is too cold. Today the weather is too hot. So you have to prepare yourself for that. You can't rely only on your self-awareness. You must rely also on other people's vision. You must rely on the whole picture. And you have to ask yourself again. We said that you have a vision, you have set your mission, you have goals, and you have performance requirement. The performance requirement means I am too fast, I am too slow, I must be there within. I must buy this at this cost. I must never lose this money. I must minimize this cost or this waste. So these measures can help you to optimize, to remove mistakes, to attain the best quality ever for your work and the concept that you are living. Yes, you are in business. You are in business. But again, people will ask you, business? Do you have a company? So, do you have a big business? Do you have a small business? So, where do you begin? I'm sure you must examine the world of business. You must discuss ethical and social responsibilities, because you don't live alone. People will expect something out of you if you are successful. People will never look at someone who is parallel to failure. They will always look to someone who is successful. They are your customers. They are your competitors. They are your rival. And your society is expecting something from you. So let's explore the world or the future of business. You have to define business, because it's a big word. Maybe it means your life. But why you study business? Because the potential benefits of higher education are enormous. We are educated to achieve success, the best ever. To begin with, there are economic benefits. You can make money, you can make reputation, you can live better life. And the nice feature of education and knowledge is that once you have it, no one can take it away from you. I mean, if you are successful, you are educated enough, I'm sure that no one can take this from you. But if you gain some money or you get something, maybe it can be stolen, so you can lose it. So ask yourself now the 5W questions. Who is doing what? Where? When? And why? Are you going to work as an individual or in team? Do you have enough information about what you are going to do? I'm sure these questions will make you aware of what do you want to be, or why do you want it, why you want it. Then you have to sit down and write it. And you know, defining a business is very important issue, because it keeps you focused and you identify the potential risks and the rewards. And again, you have to go to some obstacles and solve the problems. Don't think that life is just an open road for dreams and wishes. No, we have hurdles in life. There are things that cripple our performance, but we must be able to prove at last that we are eligible to live. We are eligible to succeed. We are eligible to say that we are living our life. We are not dead. We deserve to survive. And the key issue in business is survival. Survival. That means if you go up, others will go down. That means if you succeed, others will fail. Or we don't want to dominate or deprive or humiliate others, but we want to say that we must always be winners. If someone likes to win with us, well and good, but others or the people who can bring you down or put an impact of negative energy on you, just keep them away from you, because they are hinders and they will never cause but failure to your life. I'm sure I have been talking about many buzzwords, many things, but at the end I'm saying that at the first episode we just talk inductively about too many things, and I'm sure with the next episodes and very successful digestive talks, we are going to prove that we are the success gurus. Goodbye, friends.